Hello, and welcome back to Dream Fires, where we bring you inspiring stories to fuel your dreams and ignite your imagination. So, grab your favorite seat and let's dive in. With self-doubt firmly in their rearview mirror, Alex's journey to conquer their inner demons continued with a renewed sense of purpose. The next demon they decided to face was a formidable adversary, deep-seated fear. This fear was not the same as the general fear they had confronted earlier. It was a specific fear that had haunted them for as long as they could remember. The fear of public speaking. The mere thought of standing in front of a crowd and speaking sent shivers down their spine. Alex's quest began with a decision to join a local public speaking club. They knew that facing this fear would require practice and exposure, and this club offered a supportive environment for honing their skills. It was a small step, but a significant one. Their first meeting was nerve-wracking, to say the least. As they walked into the room filled with strangers, their heart raced and their palms grew sweaty. But they knew that this was the path to conquering their fear, and they pushed through the discomfort. In the weeks that followed, Alex attended the club's meetings religiously, participating in every opportunity to speak in front of the group. Each time they stood before their fellow club members, their fear grew a little less intense, and their confidence inched upward. But it was the day of their first formal speech, a 5-minute presentation on a topic of their choice, that truly put their newfound resilience to the test. The room was filled with members and guests, and all eyes were on Alex as they stepped up to the podium. Their hands trembled, but they took a deep breath and began to speak. They stumbled over a few words at first, but as they continued, their nerves slowly began to dissipate. They spoke about a topic they were passionate about, drawing strength from their own enthusiasm. As they concluded their speech to a round of applause, a sense of triumph washed over them. They had faced their fear head-on and emerged victorious. The room that had once felt like a chamber of dread now seemed like a place of opportunity and growth. After the meeting, as they walked back through the quiet streets of their town, they couldn't help but smile. They knew that their journey to conquer their inner demons was not yet over, but they had overcome a significant hurdle. Fear was no longer a paralyzing force, but a challenge to be faced with courage and determination. As the weeks turned into months, Alex continued to refine their public speaking skills, taking on more challenging speeches and presentations. They knew that their fear might never completely disappear, but they had learned to harness its energy and turn it into a source of strength. When they returned to the forest to share their triumph with the old man, he greeted them with a knowing smile. "You have faced one of the most daunting of your inner demons, my dear," he said. "Fear may still linger from time to time, but now you have the courage to confront it." Alex nodded in agreement, filled with a sense of pride and gratitude. Their journey was far from over, but with each demon they confronted, they grew stronger and more resilient. The path to self-discovery was a winding one, but they were determined to continue the fight with courage and conviction. With fear successfully confronted, Alex's journey to conquer their inner demons had taken them to a place of newfound courage and resilience. The next demon they chose to face was a complex one: regret. Regret had been a shadow that loomed over their past, a persistent reminder of choices not taken and opportunities missed. Alex knew that to truly conquer this demon, they would need to confront their past and learn to let go of the weight of regret. Their quest for understanding and closure led them to revisit the town where they had grown up. It had been years since they had set foot in the place that held. As they walked the familiar streets, memories of their childhood flooded back. The laughter of friends, the adventures in the woods, and the dreams of a future filled with possibilities. But alongside these memories, regrets also resurfaced. The missed chances, the unspoken words, and the roads not taken. One afternoon, Alex found themselves at the old playground where they used to spend countless hours as a child. It was a place filled with nostalgia, but it also held painful memories of missed opportunities and unfulfilled dreams. As they sat on a swing, gently swaying back and forth, a sense of sadness washed over them. They closed their eyes and allowed themselves to delve deep into their past, reliving the moments of regret and disappointment. But this time, something was different. As they revisited their past, they began to see it through the lens of understanding and forgiveness. They realized that they had made the best choices they could at the time, given their circumstances and knowledge. Regret was not about changing the past, but about finding peace in the present. With this realization, a weight began to lift from their shoulders, and a sense of acceptance and forgiveness filled their heart. As they left the playground that day, they felt lighter and more at peace than they had in years. They knew that their journey to conquer their inner demons was not yet over, but they had taken a significant step toward letting go of the past and embracing the present. When they returned to the forest to share their experience with the old man, he greeted them with a knowing smile. "You have faced regret, one of the most profound of your inner demons," he said. "To let go of the past is to unlock the door to inner strength." Alex nodded in agreement, grateful for the wisdom they had gained on their journey. They knew that the path to self-discovery was a winding one, but with each demon they confronted, they grew stronger and more resilient. The battle against their inner demons was not yet won, but they were determined to continue the fight with courage and conviction. With regret behind them, Alex's journey to conquer their inner demons reached its climax. The final demon they chose to face was one that had haunted them for as long as they could remember: their own inner darkness. This darkness was not an external force, but a reflection of their own insecurities, fears, and vulnerabilities. It was a complex and formidable adversary, one that had tested their resilience and resolve to the utmost. To confront this darkness, Alex embarked on a solitary journey deep into the heart of the forest. They knew that this would be the most challenging ordeal yet, a battle against the shadows that lurked within. As they ventured deeper into the woods, the forest grew darker, the trees closing in around them like silent witnesses to their inner struggle. Alex knew that they would need to confront the darkest corners of their mind if they were to emerge victorious. Finally, they reached a clearing bathed in moonlight, where a large ancient mirror stood. This mirror was unlike any they had ever seen, for it reflected not their physical form but the depths of their own soul. As they gazed into the mirror, their inner darkness began to take shape. It was a swirling mass of doubts, fears, and insecurities, a chaotic and overwhelming force that threatened to engulf them. But Alex was not alone in this battle. They called upon the wisdom and strength they had gained from their journey. And as they did, their reflection in the mirror began to change. The darkness began to recede, replaced by a sense of inner light and resilience. They confronted their deepest fears, their most painful memories, and their harshest self-criticisms. With each confrontation, the darkness grew weaker, and their inner light burned brighter. Hours passed as they battled their inner darkness, refusing to give in to its relentless assault. They knew that this was the final battle, the culmination of their journey to conquer their inner demons. And then, in a moment of clarity and triumph, the darkness retreated completely, leaving behind a reflection of strength, resilience, and self-acceptance. As they stepped away from the mirror, a sense of peace and fulfillment washed over them. They had conquered their inner darkness, and in doing so, they had found the truest version of themselves. When they returned to the forest's edge, the old man was waiting, his eyes filled with pride and joy. "You have triumphed over your inner darkness, my dear," he said. "You have found the light within you, and it will guide you on your journey." With a heart full of gratitude, Alex left the forest that day, knowing that their battle against their inner demons was finally won. The path to self-discovery had been long and challenging, but they had emerged stronger and more resilient than ever before. As they walked through the town square, they couldn't help but smile. They knew that their journey would continue, filled with new adventures and challenges, but they were no longer afraid. They had faced their inner demons and emerged victorious, ready to embrace the possibilities of a brighter tomorrow. And so, their story came to a close. A tale of courage, resilience, and the triumph of the human spirit. They had conquered their inner demons, and in doing so, they had discovered the true power of self-discovery and self-belief. Thank you for joining us on this incredible storytelling journey. If you've enjoyed this story and want to see more like it, please take a moment to hit that like button below. Your likes help us reach a wider audience and inspire us to create more content you love. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel as well. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we release new stories and content. It's a fantastic way to stay connected with our community of readers and storytellers. And to all of you who have watched this story from beginning to end, we want to express our deepest gratitude. Your support means the world to us, and we're thrilled to have shared this journey with you. Thank you for being a part of our storytelling adventure.